Good morning, and this is your daily tarot reading. Our table is set with earth, air, fire, and water. And I'm just shuffling the deck now in preparation for the reading. This very, very smoky morning. Feels as if my lungs are burning, and it feels like half the country is burning as well. The deck is shuffled and cut, and let's see what we've got going on here. Ooh. Okay. In the House of Earth, we have Knight of Pentacles. So if you remember yesterday, we had the Three of Swords in this house, which is a really hard card to get. And right now we're starting to see the momentum pick back up. It's going to be a slow build for us. But it is moving in the direction where we can start to rebuild. And the Knight is all about bravery. The Knight is all about being resilient and tough. And so the Earth suit is reminding us to move forward after the battle is done and be prepared to move with bravery and purpose. In the Air house, we have the inverted Hermit or Hangman card. So the Hangman card, a lot of symbology to it. It's all about putting oneself in a position of self-sacrifice in order to attain enlightenment. If we take a look at it, there's actually two symbols in it. The first is that of the Christian god Jesus, who hanged himself from a tree in order to engage enlightenment. It's also Odin hanging from the tree of life, looking into the pond of reflection, waiting for the runes to come for his enlightenment. That's also why in this one I think we have the raven sitting there. It is inverted, and on this suit are the House of Air. Sometimes we need to be prepared to put our own thoughts and our own conflicts aside for the greater good of our own transcendence. If you harbor a lot of resentment, if you harbor a lot of anger, if you harbor a lot of conflict and self-deprecating thoughts, those won't suit you anymore. It's time to start taking those things and sacrificing them for the greater good of yourself. And that is why it's inverted, is because you are reflecting that. All right. One of the harder cards to get, the Tower card. It is a dramatic and visceral change in our environment, and that's in our passions house. Somebody out there is going to be going through a breakup really quickly, and it's going to be pretty tough. Tower cards are never really easy to have. When it comes to fire, Tower cards are very emotional and destructive to have. So get out from underneath the tower, let it fall. Don't fight a falling tower, or you will be crushed by it. And take some time to find out how you're going to recover from this Tower card today. And that's all in passions. So it's all in relationships, and it's all in fire. Yeah, it's a hard one to have. In our water house, we have the Queen of Wands inverted. So with wands, it's all about, again, about passion. Tower is very much, or fire is very much underneath there. It's very much wand energy. This is the Queen of Wands is all about nurturing and developing that passion, letting it just take over and move with you. This is all about emotions in this house. It's all about emotions, and it's all about intuition. And we have her inverted. We have ourselves fighting the development of a passion intuitively and emotionally. We're letting our emotions get the best of us, which I think also plays into the Tower card. Our emotions are trying to get the best of us, and we overthink things, we overanalyze things, especially in relationships of passion. So be very, very careful with that one. Our head card is Mama. The Empress card. The Empress card is all about mom. It's the divine feminine energy on Earth. It's actually the overseer of the House of Pentacles. Today is a time to self-nurture. We see a lot of elements of breakups. We see a lot of elements of possibilities of breakups, I should say. But we see a lot of elements of fighting, and we see a lot of elements of changes in our passionate environment. It's very important for us to nurture ourselves, love ourselves, care for ourselves, focus on that transcendence that we're trying to get in our thoughts and in our minds, and also focus on that forward and good moving energy that we're seeing in our house of Earth. And finally, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Something new is starting to stir in our homes, and something new is starting to stir in our work. And overall, we are going to be in a position where we can nurture ourselves emotionally, physically, financially. Everything is going to start growing again. And that's because we have pulled the Ace. It's starting up anew. And so, overall, if I was to sum this up, I would say, get over yourself. Sometimes things end for a reason, and find out what those are. Focus inward and start to grow. Love yourself and start moving in a positive direction. And that, my friends, is your reading for today. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook. Shoot me a message. I'm always interested in hearing from you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.